Lunchtime. Oh, tank's crystal clear. Probably should have did a water test before I just fed them. Jack! Oh well. Fish look happy. Haven't lost any. Clown loaches are out. Bristlenose are out. Can't see the two catfish. Well, I can see one of his antennas. He's hiding somewhere. All good. There's actually 4 of those little bristlenoses in here. Check out Frank. Hey Frank. Hey mate. It looks awesome. Cool. Which is a lot clearer, of course. I'm amazed it cleared up so fast after all that work yesterday. I pulled one of the plants out. That's alright. I'll resettle him later. See the little tank. Just chilling. There you go. And I just got evacuated from a bloody shopping centre on the way home from doing a few jobs. There you go. All good. Hung around for 5 minutes. False alarm. It was an air conditioning unit that popped a hose or something like that. So got what we needed. Anyway, I got work to do. But this just looks awesome. Fishies! Ta-da, mate. That'll do for now. See you next time. Oh yeah, that's right. Do have another video to make. Maybe several. I have a ton of footage from the last few days when I was out of town. We'll see. Might do something with it. I might not. You never know. Ta-da, mate. There you go. I've had dinner. They're all just chilling. Certainly has given the tank a bit more sort of active life. Seems to have brought out the yellows more. The clown loaches have been out a heap more. Maybe that's just because of the big change. I'm not sure, but seem happy enough. Water looks good. We'll do some water testing tomorrow. Oh, if I have the time. It's on my list. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't dug up the crypts yet. Everything seems to be good. So we'll leave it at that. Like me fellas. Got your attention. There goes the yellows. He's one of the bristlenose. What's going on, mate? Oh, there's another one. G'day, mate. What's going on? And of course, the new additions. G'day, Frank. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'll probably add some more plants. I don't know. I like this kind of open front. Oh, there's another one. Hey, mate. It's 3 out of 4. I do like sort of the, I don't know if that's just visually pleasing to me or not, but sort of gives them a bit more sort of roaming. Like I said, that sort of little cave system there goes all the way through. And they're definitely using it. You can see them cruising through here and there. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Well, it's getting late. It's been a long day. Time to get some food. Ta-da, mate. See you next time. The other thing I forgot to mention before I say g'day, mate. Ta-da, mate. This is one of the yellows here. So this is the one that produced the fry that are in the little tank. And now for the 3rd or 4th time, has a mouthful of babies. Now, I left her, I'm guessing, to her own devices, with the tank how was it set up before. Well, I'm assuming the clown loaches or, you know, the other yellows maybe ate them. Never seen any babies when I was doing that massive tank change yesterday, which was Sunday. So now it's almost 8 PM on Monday night. She's had this mouthful for about a week now, but I've only got this tank and then that little fry tank, which is sitting up there with the 7 babies in it. So I don't really know what to do. I don't want to have to pull the tank apart again just to catch her like I did the first time. She was easy to catch. I'm assuming it's a she. I believe with the yellows, it's the females that carry. I could be wrong. But she always sits right here, right next to me, literally within arm's reach of where I sit when I'm doing the computer work and that sort of stuff. And she never runs away or anything like that. I just I need to get more fish tanks because I don't want to see the babies get munched, but at the same time it's kind of like, well, I lack time at the best of times, so to speak. So I don't know. You know, years ago I've had tons of tanks, like tons of tanks. Years ago when I was up in the NT, I had 2 6-foot tanks. So one was 6 by 2 by 2.5, one was 6 by 2 by 2. Then I had the equivalent of a 6-foot tank, which was a corner unit, same volume but just a corner, more or less triangulated. A couple of 4 feet tank, a couple of 3 feet tank, same size as this one. Well, it's actually 3 by 1 by 1. This is 3 by 1 by 1.5. And then I had fry tank and all that sort of stuff. But I had direct planted tanks. I had shrimp and all natural fish. I had some compressiceps in there, hunting fish, which were awesome. All sorts over the years. That was many years ago, but basically all of those tanks and in all of those years, I just sort of set them up, whether it be rock planted, structured, whatever, and left the fish to their devices. I mostly ran cichlid tanks because they're sort of one of my favorite. I did run one tank, like I said. I had a much more natural tank, which I had the shrimp, the micro shrimp, the tiny little buggers from up in Darwin. I had about probably 500 of them, and some rainbow fish and a whole bunch of sort of more native Australian things. But I still don't like seeing, the fish breeding and doing their thing and then, the fry just get munched. And it's most likely, I'm guessing, is the clown loaches. Should have put a bit more thought into that when I got them. But at the same time, like I said, had 6-foot tanks before with clown loaches, with silver bella sharks and red-tailed black sharks and the large pleco. I guess in America you call them a common pleco, but the very large ones, they get about a foot and a half long. With a ton of cichlids. Even had some yabbies in there, so freshwater yabbies. Never had a problem. Fry everywhere, always growing up, so I don't know if it's tank size, I don't know if there's not enough structure. I mean, this tank's sort of, to me, starting to get close to what you'd call loaded. And I was kind of thinking, do I make a gravel pile, to try and get the fry to hide away, but then, what do you do? Food-wise, besides the salt, because that ain't for fish. So I've got some tropical flakes, brand new packet, Hikari, BioGold, so they're pellets or granules. The unopened one is basically empty. I need to get some more algae wafers. That's empty. I got this when I set the tank up. Thera plus 8. You know what? They more or less never eat it. So this thing, it's just a bin job. They don't eat it. I find it starting to go mouldy in the bottom of the tank. So, and then of course we've got frozen brine shrimp, spirulina, bloodworm, and a few other bits and pieces, which I feed them from time to time as well, just to, you know, try and give them a good mixed diet. Don't do any fresh foods. Probably should. Time wise, yeah, it's not on my list. I just would like a nice setup that, you know, I enjoy and is a good environment for them. So I don't know what to do, like do I try and catch that fish? Do I need to get another fry tank? I mean, that little one over there, you know, that with the setup and, you know, everything, that was probably a good $250 Australian. You know, and that's, I used to be a window glazier, window and door maker. Making a fish tank is nothing. Stupid easy. This whole wall, like I said, along there, which is currently a workbench, I am intending to make that into like a bunch of shelving with a fish. I'd like to have a big tank again. I'd love to have a 6-footer. I don't know. This is a shed. You know, it is insulated. Walls are insulated. Ceiling's insulated. It's all gyp-rocked in. There's currently no air conditioning in here. Gets bloody hot in summer. Gets pretty damn cold in winter. So, I don't know. Just too many things to consider. Not enough time to do half of what I want to do. So, yeah. I have to find a solution. So, I think maybe I'll just let her go. She's hiding again. I can see her in the reflection, but she's hiding in the back corner here, which is where she hangs out every time she has a mouthful. There's a couple of them playing, a couple of the other yellows. There she is again. She runs the other ones off. She chases the cichlids. She chases the bloody clown loaches. She's not bothered with the mollies. They're not bothered with her. But anyway, if you have thoughts, let me know. Maybe we'll do something with it. Maybe I won't. That's all for now. Ta-da, mate. See you next time.